Hey guys, so yes, I am now in Canada. Alright, specifically I'm in Calgary. This is my new studio. When I say studio, I mean it's my other room in my house. But yeah, it's not completed yet. I've still got a lot of stuff I want to do. If you can see, my PC is not here. I'm still using the Aftershock Vapor 17X, and yes, I am doing a review of that as well. But yeah, I will have my packages sent to Canada from Singapore really soon, and once that's done, I'll be able to have, my full form. But yeah, I'm still gonna, try and spruce up the place a little bit, add some lights. If you have any ideas, please let me know. But yeah, I've still been releasing reviews that I shot back in Singapore before my move. In fact, I still have a few more to release, alright, in Singapore. But I wanted to do a review. I've got things sort of done. I got really excited. I wanted to do my first product review here, and I think I found a really interesting product to review for my very first one, and I'm talking about this. So this is the Winbridge Voice Amplifier M800. Now, first of all, let's talk about the unboxing. In the box, obviously, you get the M800, you get your wireless microphone, you get two cables. You get a USB cable for charging, you get another analog 3.5mm cable. Now, you also get a plug-in USB charger. Now, that is fantastic. A lot of time, you can buy speakers or portable speakers that cost 2, 3, 4 times as much, and they don't even give you an extra charger. So that is brilliant and well done, Winbridge. Now, first of all, you might be wondering, what on earth is a voice amplifier? Well, it's basically a PA system. If you've ever gone on a tour trip, with a tour guide, and they usually have this sort of like a mic and a portable speaker system, well, that's basically what this is. But let me tell you, with this product here, the M800, it is actually so much more. So yes, it comes with a microphone, and this model actually comes with a wireless one, so that's pretty cool. We'll talk about the mic and all that more a bit later on. But before we talk about the features, first of all, this is available in actually 2 colors. The one I have here, which is sort of like a rugged army green, and there's also another one that comes in black. Now, honestly, I have to say, the build quality is a lot better than I expected for the price, which of course we'll talk about later. It is extremely rugged. Everything from the buttons on the top where you have your power button, you got your control buttons, you have all your ports at the side with this extremely rugged seal here. Everything just is really rugged, and yes, it does have an IPX5 rating. So yes, the entire speaker system is IPX5 rated, which is water and dust resistant, but it also is shockproof. Now, one thing to note, this wireless mic system does not have an IPX5 rating. So yes, it is not water resistant or dust resistant. So if you're in a dusty location, or you're gonna get wet, you probably don't want to use this, but it's not the end. You actually have on the side, you've actually got an extra mic port in one of these extremely well sealed ports. You've actually got an auxiliary mic port, so if you had a lapel mic or something else, you can just plug it in and you're done. And speaking of I/O, I already mentioned the microphone input. You also have an auxiliary input. So if, let's say, you had a player or something, I'm not quite sure how you use it nowadays, or if you had a phone, although you wouldn't have a headphone jack on a phone anyway, you can plug it in here. You also have a micro SD card slot, so yes, you can plug that in and play audio as well. Now, you actually have 2 USB ports. You've got a micro USB port over here, and you've got a full-size USB Type A over here. Now, you might be wondering, why on earth does it have 2 USB ports, a micro USB as well as a full-size USB Type A? Well, this brings me to an excellent feature, right? So this one, the micro USB, this is for charging. So this, yes, has an internal battery, a 4400 milliamp battery, which is quite big for a battery, and it's one very good reason. Now, with this full-size USB Type A, you can use this as an emergency power bank, which is great, and I know a lot of us have been in that situation before. So yeah, with that 4400 milliamp battery, you can basically charge almost all phones around, apart from the really big capacity phones. But yeah, and don't expect like quick charge or anything like that, but in an emergency situation, this is more than enough. Now, it even has a little screen here to show you the battery percentage, and that is excellent. Honestly, I think Winbridge, kudos to you guys for coming up with this feature. It is really excellent. Now, if you're already impressed with the number of features on the M800, well, there's still one more. Now, I mentioned the mic doesn't connect to the speaker via Bluetooth. However, this is still a Bluetooth speaker. So yes, this does have Bluetooth 4.2. And yes, you can connect your phone or anything wirelessly with this and play music. So yes, obviously I'm going to do two audio tests. One to show you guys how it sounds with the microphone, and another one playing music on the M800 to let you know how it sounds. Okay, so I am using the wireless mic from the Winbridge M800 Voice Amplifier. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Scream and shout, and you don't wanna talk this out. And I don't wanna lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. So I need to choose me. Choose me.
So yeah, you just heard two different audio recordings. Let's talk about the microphone first. Now, I actually think it's really good. Now, a lot of you might think that, oh, it sounds awful, it's really mid-rangey. Now, I actually think that's intentional. Now, for PA systems, for microphones that you're meant to sort of pierce through background noises a lot in outdoor areas, a lot of times, the speakers are built to be very mid-rangey because they kind of pierce through these are the frequencies that we are most sensitive to. So it's actually intentional and it definitely does the job. So yeah, as a PA system or a wireless PA system, I think it does its job. It does it really well, no complaints. One thing I will say though, this sort of design for the microphone, it's not the most comfortable. Now, you're kind of supposed to wear it like this, right? Over your head and have this here. At first, it's fine. For the first hour, maybe fine. After that, it gets a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you don't have any cushion, not even here, right? You got a small little sponge here, but you know, it does help a bit. But this whole area here, there's no rubber, there's no cushion. So after a while, and I would imagine especially if you start to perspire, it will get a little uncomfortable. And it did happen to me to the point that after a while, after about an hour, I just actually put it on my neck so it wasn't pressing on my head, and it worked fine as well. So now let's talk about the M800 as a Bluetooth speaker. And this is where I think its biggest strength has now become its weakness. Now that mid-rangey sound profile is excellent for a PA system for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. But now when you talk about it as a Bluetooth speaker, you don't want your music to sound that mid-rangey because then you're losing a lot of bass, you're losing a lot of clarity. Now, having said that, it is not the worst. I have tested Bluetooth speakers that didn't sound as good, and you think about it, those were designed only as Bluetooth speakers. This is designed to do so much more. Now, it also comes with this sort of strap that I just attached on the speaker, and yes, it is adjustable, right? This is not the only length. Now, this is great too because this allows you to wear it in a few different ways. Now, you can either strap it or wear it over your neck, although this isn't the lightest, so that's not something that I would do for long. Now, the other way is you could actually wrap it around your waist, or you could just forego the strap altogether and use the built-in clip to clip it on your clothes. Brilliant. So the Winbridge M800 is available on Amazon for about $63 US or about 89 Canadian dollars plus shipping. Now honestly, as a PA system, I already think the pricing is okay, but then you've got all these other features in here. You've got your micro SD card slot, you've got your auxiliary input, you've got your mic input, you even have this to use as a power bank. You've got your full USB Type-A slot. You even have the screen here to show your battery percentage. And don't forget, with its IPX5 rating, it is excellently built, really rugged, and of course, it's also a Bluetooth speaker. All of this combined makes the Winbridge M800 excellent value and really a great product to kick off my very first review here in Canada. Alright, so that about wraps up my review of the Winbridge M800. Now, if you like this video, you know what to do, and I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications on our next video. I'm JP. I'll see you real soon.